Hello YouTube, this is Christonian here, and we are doing another product one. This time I'm going to camp for 2 weeks, 2 whole weeks. From August 22nd to September 5th, I will be in the bush. But you guys probably will not notice, as I've actually recorded a whole bunch of content, and I have it scheduled to release actively. The only thing you probably will notice is that I won't be commenting, because I do comment within 2 hours of most comments. This is the all-power 10,000 solar battery charger with iSolar technology for your iPhone, iPad, iPod, Samsung, Android phones and tablets, GoPro camera, and 5-volt USB. This one has a ton of reviews, and this is why I bought it. You can see 218 reviews as of this recording, $35.99, and basically there's a review in there that had a guy say that he tests this kind of stuff for government funding and blah blah blah, and he tested about 50 of these things on the market. So it was his job to order these, get them to the company, and figure out what would be best for their situation, whatever they were doing. And this one came supreme. So this one, not like many others, is it's a true battery. A lot of them are chargers for your phone, and they dissipate their charge. We can actually look at this. So we still have full 4 bars. I charged it up about yesterday, or maybe the day before that, and it's kept its charge the whole time. I believe if I double click, yep. So we have a light here. I didn't know, I couldn't remember. So it also does a flashlight, which is great for camping. I go to a fully isolated camp, no electricity, no plumbing. Way out in the boons. If you guys want to see some videos or vlogs from out there, maybe I'll release this early so I can actually prepare for it. It'll probably just be off my phone, like, and this is Chris on a 20-story cliff looking over the surroundings, and then I can give you guys a tour of the cottages. The main basis of this is that I am going to climb a mountain every day. Keeps me in shape, but it also allows me to connect to the world. Because it's so isolated, I am actually going up a mountain, and I was just thinking I probably don't need my headphones. I'm going up a mountain to get signal for my cell phone, because that's the only way to do it. Check emails, stuff like that, because I'm a realtor 24/7, need to be connected. The reviews are you can get 2 to 3 full charges for your phone out of this little thing. And the cool thing is you can do a full tablet and everything. So you have let's see if it actually points it out. Yep. So we have a 5-volt USB, and then over here I think we have a 2.1 amp. It's the same 5 volt, but it's a 2.1 USB on this side, and then a normal 1 amp on this side. So what that means to the average person is this side you can do your phone on, and if you have a full charge you can actually do both at the same time. So on the one side you can do a phone at any kind of phone, basically. And then a tablet is why you need the more ampage. So it goes from 1 to 2.1 amps. It's because it's just it needs a different output, even though 5 volts is 5 volts. It has the flashlight, as you saw. You double click to activate that. And then on the side, it also has the same slot as like a iPhone 5S or 5 and higher, I believe. And I did a direct charge, which was instructed to do on your very first time. is to plug into there and then plug the USB into a computer. And it charged within 30 minutes to an hour. And like I said, it kept its full charge since then. This side is the full solar, scratch resistant, everything basically. It is water semi-resistant, but they don't recommend. Like, if you put it outside, if it rains a bit, you might be okay, but I wouldn't recommend it. Back here, like I said, you can just say 10,000 M. It says, do not dispose in the fire, which I thought was hilarious, because it's going to explode. Thanks for the advice, China. And, yeah, it says, do not let the battery charger in water or a damp place. So don't let it out in the rain at all if possible. And you can see the lights are turning on every so often. It's because every so often I'm going towards kind of like the light source, and it automatically detects, like from the window, that there's solar and that I want to charge. Has a mind of its own, but that's good. People say it's slow to charge, but that's to be assumed for a phone or a tablet to suck power out of this. But that's okay, because you're in a location that has no power to be available. And yeah, I'll give a real further in-depth look after camp, and I'll tell you how it did. I have iPad 2 Air that I use for business. I can do digital signatures and stuff like that and presentations. I'm going to bring that out with me so I can do emails and stuff on the mountain if need be, and then possibly go into town if I have to. The phone is just a basic 5S, and it has, I'm going to be using it for internet, calls, everything like that. I'll try to get my elbow, I had my elbow on my computer, I was going like that, and it was shaking the whole thing, so I'll stop that. And hey, came in orange. Could have a better color, but hey, still looks nice. Yeah, it has a good feel. It's actually quite light. I was surprised at how light it was. It came in a little box, and this one actually came from Richmond, BC, but it was all Chinese, like when I took it out. And it was so much Chinese on the instructions that I thought it was just Chinese, and I gave up on it. And then I went online and looked for the manual, see what I need to do. And basically, you had to open it. In the manual, inside was English, very poorly written, grammar mistakes and everything. You're like, you had to figure it out yourself, basically. Like, you can read the sentence and then you say, what did they want to mean in English? So, just a heads up on that also. Must have got a review or something, it moved for some reason. But yeah. It looks like it's going to do everything that I want it to do. Oh, look, there was colors right there. So I could do them blue, white, orange, or yellow for the same price. I'm happy. If this does extremely well, and I think it will, because we are extremely isolated, and my family is probably going to use it to its nth degree. I'm probably going to be charging 5 or 6 phones, maybe a second tablet. And like I said, I'll be out there for 2 weeks, and we'll see how it goes. Other than that, like I said, I'll do another review. It came with 2 micro USB cables, which was nice and useful. Here they are, actually, right here. So they have the branding of all power right on the USB part, and they're about that long. So again, almost the size of the box from the other review for the stand. So 12, 16 inches. Quite a lot of length. Surprising that off of something like that. And that makes sense, because there are 1.5 cables. This is probably 1.5. And then it goes 3 feet, 6 feet, 12 feet. So this is 1.5 for sure. Again, just the basic generic plug for iPhone. And that's all it comes with. So if you do have an Android or something like that, you're going to need a USB to micro USB or whatever this is, you know. I'm trying to look at the listing here. It just tells you micro USB, so I'm assuming that's what it is. But that's just a heads up for anybody that's not using an iPhone. Again, big shout out, Extra Life. Make sure you support the charities around you and help the families in need, because there's always some family in some town that needs hospital assistance for their kids. And again, I'll come back. I'll probably keep my beard for you guys. Part of the review. The beard. Because I let it grow in and it becomes quite excessive. But I do know I have, even though we're going from the 22nd to the 5th, I know on the 31st I have to go in and do some showings. So it'll probably be only about a 5 or 6 day beard. I know. You guys are crying inside. Okay. Thanks for coming by, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm quite excited to play with my little solar thing, and I hope it lasts for years and years to come, because it would be the perfect solution, because we love our camp and we intend to keep on going. Okay. Thanks for coming by, guys. If you like it, like it. If you want to subscribe and see more, subscribe. And if you have one yourself, or if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. Okay, thanks for coming by, guys, and see you guys next time.